Hello, boyos.
We're live. Hey guys, Rich Boy J here, back in with another video, and this is obviously another VARDOS live stream. I am super excited to show you guys this a little bit early, but I've been working a lot on this building right here, as I'm sure you can tell, and I'm actually loving the way it came out. One of the things I'm sure you'll notice is that we got some propaganda pictures right here, and I really do hope that you guys like them, because I can't even begin to explain to you everything I went through in order to make these things possible. So I do hope you like them. If you don't, honestly don't even care, because these things are good. These things are staying. Like, I want to tell the story on tomorrow's update on like what I had to go through to make this possible, but it took me a lot to make it possible. But nonetheless, I do hope that you guys all enjoy it. So what's going on? Who we got in the stream? We got CO Clone Commander. What's going on? We got Tan Bricks, Lego Boy 2405. We got K Brew SO Creative Bricks. We got Forever Lego Studios. What's going on, Hunter? We got Meme Lord. We got Darth Jar Jar. All right. We got Wolfson Command. All right. I'm feeling that name. Hey, look at Zandieboi. Somebody must have gotten some Christmas money. Shout out to Zandieboi for the super chat donation. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very well. What's going on, Scott? Yeah, so yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about this building. I'm so glad that I'm getting more of these buildings built up. So today I'm really just going to be working on kind of doing the top part of this building. One of the annoying things about this building is that there's going to be a building like right behind it. So like the back side of this is completely open, because I don't want to build up details that are just inevitably going to be hidden whenever I actually build the building behind it. So my plan is to just build obviously the front and the sides, and then do the top of it. And then once I get to the part where I, figure out exactly what the building behind it is going to look like, I'll then just like drop the pieces in to basically fill in all the details and make sure that the backside is not fully open. But you guys will get a much better view of that on the update this weekend. Appreciate that, Ace Gamer Studios. Zandieboi says he's been on his eBay grind. All right, I see you. Hey, shout out to Lego Boy 2405 with the donation. Collecting Brick says, when do you think VARDOS will be done? My goal is still to have it done by the end of January, which gives me about a month, which is obviously very ambitious, but that is my goal. So we'll see how that goes. Probably the end of February is a more realistic estimate, but I think I'm making some pretty good progress. Like, yeah, I'm happy with the progress that I've been able to make on this thing. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Appreciate that, Hunter. Says that building looks great, bro. Glad you guys are liking it. I was always concerned about, getting VARDOS built and not really being able to like garnish a good following for it, just because it's a pretty niche planet. Like, I can't imagine that, most of the people watching this have actually played through the level on Battlefront 2. So it is nice that, there are people who actually care about this thing. So yeah, thank you all for your support. It really means a lot. All right, so how am I going to do this? All right, CO Clone Commander says he has played through on VARDOS. That's a good question for the chat. I'd like to know how many of you guys have actually played the VARDOS level on Battlefront 2. I would love to know. All right, I'm going to pull up some pictures of this building that I'm building on my phone so I don't make any more goofs. Ace Gamer Studio says he got the new X-Wing Invaders Castle. Nice. It's a good little Christmas haul. I'm so excited that there are only, what, 2 or 3 days until the 1st of January, which means I'll be able to walk into the Lego store and pick up a bunch of those new sets. I've been waiting for those. Jay says, will this go to Brickworld 2019? No. Honestly, this MOC is probably never going to go to any convention, and it's kind of disappointing because I've obviously put a lot of work into it, but it would be far too difficult for me to transport this, just with all the wiring and stuff going through it. I didn't build it in such a way that it would be easy to transport, and that was really a conscious decision that I made. Like, when I first started working on it, I kind of had an idea for how I could transport it, but at this point, it's just so complex of a MOC. I'm not really gonna be able to transport it. So I'll obviously build it in here. I'll get, some great videos, great pictures of it, but I have some other plans for things I'm going to bring to conventions next year, so I do hope that you guys enjoy that. Really excited to get the 2 battle packs. However, I need to wait a little to get them since I got a few sets already. I am super hyped for the battle packs, obviously. Like, I don't usually do reviews, but I'm definitely going to do a review of that Inferno Squad battle pack. I can't imagine that there's anyone on this planet more prepared for that Inferno Squad battle pack than me, so I'm going to have a lot of fun doing the review for that. So let's see how this is going to go. All right. So how is everyone doing this Saturday night? So what is the count on Porgs, Daddy Porg? I still only have 5. I'm sure I'll pick one up sometime soon, but right now I have 5. I guess only 2 are visible on the stream right now. What's up, Brickwiz? What's going on, man? What's going on, homie? So we got films and bricks in the house. What are, let's see. Oh my God, the chat is moving so fast. I mean, I'm glad you all are here, but I'm gonna have to do some extra work to make sure I can keep up with you guys. We out here working. You already know, bro. You already know. Bro, I should record Hoth tonight. Can't wait to record the Walker. Dude, I can't wait to see that update. So now, having built one of them, are you still planning on building 2? I'm sure, having finally got one of them built up. I mean, how was your experience with that? Do you want to wait before you build the next one, or do you want to do it at all? Thanks for coming to the stream, Cade Grace. He says, finally caught one of the streams. Your MOC is looking great. I definitely appreciate that. What's up, Builds Fast? That's a great name. Builds Fast. Some of you guys have, like, clever usernames, and I'm just sitting here with Rich Boy J. Let's get the stream to 60 people. Let's do it, guys. Tell your friends. All right. I swear my workplace is getting so cluttered. It's getting increasingly more difficult to find things. It is my pleasure to stream for you guys. Ace Gamer Studios. Shout out to Ace Gamer Studios. And yeah, guys, if you haven't liked the stream already, please go ahead and do that. Hook your boy up with a like. Do you think people with bricks in their username is overused? I feel if I... How can I answer that on stream, right? It's like, if I say absolutely, then people are like, oh, that's in my name. But honestly, I kind of do, like, and then, I mean, I totally get why people do it, right? Like, it makes sense. It's very obvious that it's a Lego channel whenever people use it, so I totally get why people do it. But I don't know. I think people can. I don't know. I'd rather have something a little bit more personal. Like Rich Boy J is like very near and dear to my heart, and it sounds goofy to most people, but it does mean a lot to me. Hey, we got a few donations. We got Commander Cody's left shoulder. Now, this, speaking of great usernames, this guy is definitely at the top of the list. He says, sorry I can't be in stream too often. Love the work. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And Garrett Tapal, thank you so much. Garrett is, people named Garrett are just awesome. Shout out to everyone named Garrett. What's up, Star Wars Virals? Glad you like the channel. All right, I gotta figure out. So, well, maybe I don't know if I should do it. So I'm basically having to build the front of this building on this, and I don't really remember exactly how I was able to get the slant in there with the tiles. So I'm trying to do this. He says Zandieboi / Star Wars Trumpet is a very personal username. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Garrett says, sorry I missed some streams. I've been traveling for my job. It's all good, man. It's all good. Using bricks in your username is overused a bit, but it's better than using Lego. I mean, I kind of put them at the same level. I'd put them along the same lines. It's all good, though. I mean, the username isn't nearly as important as, like, the content. So, you know. Content is what's really important. If you're putting out good stuff, it really don't matter what your username is. So long as you come with that heat. You know me, I'm always going to try to come with the heat. That's why I've brought you guys hits such as Cold Like Hoth and 501st Battle Pack. Gotta stay putting out heat.
You wanna buy some death sticks?
Shout out to Wilson Joyner for subscribing. I haven't really talked about this in a while, but did you guys like hear the want to buy some death sticks thing pretty clearly when it just came up? The good Brick Productions. What about a 327th battle pack? I'll appreciate any clone battle pack at this point, honestly. It's weird, like, we, as a LEGO community, went through this whole phase where, like, everyone was just mass collecting clones, right? And now we're at a point where, you know, they're so expensive to get big quantities of that, like, no one can really do it. So, you know, that's kind of annoying. I do hope LEGO starts to turn the tide. And, I mean, and I'm not going to try to sound, like, unappreciative, because we have that Jedi clone battle pack I did really appreciate. I think Phase 1 clones are my favorite types of clones, so I was definitely happy that we got that, and those will be very useful for a MOC at some point. And yeah, how about that classic space battle pack too? I've been wanting to pick one up, but they've been sold out. Like, I work at the LEGO store, and I still have not been able to get one, because they literally sold out within like hours of us getting them at the store. So, how did I do this? This is starting to annoy me. Tan Brick says Cold Like Hoth over the 501st Rap. Yeah, honestly, I do prefer Cold Like Hoth to the 501st Rap. Like, Cold Like Hoth, I feel I just spit more bars in the Cold Like Hoth, you know? Like, Cold Like Hoth has more heat, you feel me? The 501st song is dope, but Cold Like Hoth is on another level. Says, I feel as though the clone days are kind of dead now. The only way of getting clones is from that battle pack. It is a battle pack. I love clones, but I'm an Imperial all the way, making an army, but I'm far off the mark. I remember once upon a time, I had a pretty decent army of Imperial Stormtroopers, and then LEGO went and made an updated Stormtrooper, so now all of these guys are outdated and useless. It says Cold Like Hoth has more heat. Ironic. That is very ironic. So here's a question for everyone in the chat. What's the last Star Wars movie you watched? I watched The Force Awakens on Christmas. I think that's going to be my tradition moving forward. I'm going to watch Force Awakens on Christmas. I think it's a good Christmas movie to watch. It just evokes so many emotions for me. Like, that was such a magical time for Star Wars with the first movie from the new trilogy. So, yeah. Let's see, we got Solo, Last Jedi, Episode 3, Solo, Attack of the Clones, Rogue One, Someone says Rogue One, Last Jedi, Rogue One, Last Jedi. There's a lot of Last Jedis and Rogue Ones. Huh. Interesting. Jay, if I don't like the new Stormtrooper helmet, then I could send the figure to you. I mean, I guess that I would appreciate that. That would be helpful. I would not complain about that. Got Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace. I'm guessing by TFM you mean Phantom Menace. Phantom with an F. Solo was the last one I saw. Star Trek. BBBricks. I wish, if I didn't have my hands full right now, I would put you in timeout. I'm just going to take this thing off because I have no idea. I don't want to spend this much time trying to figure this out. Alright. What's going on? Rich Boy J, is your real name Jay? My real name is Jalen, so you're somewhat close. Do fan films count? No. Real Star Wars movies. I'm surprised no one has said the Clone Wars movie. Alright. I think I got this figured out. Jay, what's your middle name? That's a secret. What do you think of Jarek's A-Wing? I think it looks awesome. I would definitely love to build it at some point. Jay, have you ever had a stream with no viewers? I never had a well, yeah, like when I immediately start a stream, there's like no one there, and then people will start to trickle in. I said tricker. But one thing that did happen once was like I started a stream, me and Garrett actually, but like no one got a notification for it, so we had like 3 viewers for like an hour, and then eventually people started kind of coming in, and we were trying to figure out like why is no one here, like well, what's going on. And then we realized, like, people started coming in saying, oh, I didn't get a notification for it. So there was a while when YouTube would do that, and I would have to like, start and stop the stream in order to get it to actually send a notification. So that was kind of annoying. Jay, what about Jarek's TIE Fighter? I love Jarek's TIE Fighter. I have 3 of them. I have one of the Imperials, 2 of the First Orders. Star Wars Virals says, Rich Boy Jay always plays Resurrection Battlefront 2 around Christmas since it was released around that time. That's a good point. I almost forgot about that. I remember... Oh, I had such fond memories with that. I really did enjoy playing Resurrection. I was really glad when they released that. It came out like right around, I think it came out like right before The Last Jedi, I believe. And I remember thinking like after finishing it, like, holy crap, like could Zay possibly show up in The Last Jedi? She obviously didn't, but like that story like played a part in it, right? What's your favorite spaceship from Star Wars? The Republic gunship, absolutely. All right. Jay, I'll get more in depth with the update, but yes, I'll be making a second walker. Okay, cool. Awesome. That brings warm feelings to my heart. Do you think they're going to add a new story for 9? I would certainly hope so. I would certainly hope so. Would you ever consider making a Tatooine mock? Yeah, I kind of did when I started my pod race mock, so hopefully I'll actually finish that at some point. I'll figure this out at some point. All right, see you, Tan Bricks. Do I think there will be a second Starkiller base? Do not think that will happen, and I hope that that does not happen. I think it's awesome that you love Lego and work at the Lego store. I often find employees there who don't love Lego as much as me. Yeah, same. That is my general experience as well. All right, I think I got it. Put this back. Now the issue is putting this thing back on here, of course. All right. Now I will never mess with that again. Also, Jay, I got some filming lights for Christmas. Awesome. Yeah, lighting is like so important. Zandieboi says, what is the most mediocre Lego Star Wars set? Come on, the Twilight. The reason Anakin killed the Sand People is because there's sand in their name. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, see ya, Vozio. There are 2 Lego stores in Australia. Both are 10+ hours drive. Jeez. That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. It's a great, like, experience when you figure out what the heck you're building, or how the heck you're going to build what the heck you're building. No mediocre, as in just average. Okay, so I guess the Twilight would be a below average set. So then what is, like, a mediocre set? I guess there's plenty of mediocre sets that are just like, you know, that just barely did enough, you know? I feel like you could say that about a lot of sets. There's not one that like really sticks out to me as like, oh, this is such an average set. Appreciate that Shaw Bricks custom mega constructs built. That is such a mouthful. Can we see the Corvus again? If I had the if I had the ability to like reach the camera right now, I totally would show you, but I don't really want to get up because once I like sit right here and start building, like it's not very easy for me to navigate around the MOC to get to the other side. So unfortunately, this is all you'll be able to see of the Corvus right now. Use the Force. Says the position of your camera reminds you of the days you're building the mountains for Crate. Yeah, because I'm like actually sitting behind the MOC. I would honestly like. This is, I feel, the ideal position to be building a MOC because you guys get to see just so much of what I've already built along with what I'm currently working on. So if I ever have the opportunity to be able to position my table like this, I'll definitely try to do it. Am I allowed to buy sets from the store before it opens, as in save some for yourself, or is that not allowed? Nope, not allowed. I gotta be there to get the set. Which makes sense, right? Like, last thing you need is a guy like me on the launch of like a new Star Wars wave buying up everything, so I can totally understand that. Yes, I do get a discount. All right, see you forever, Lego Studios. Enjoy filming Hoth. Do you replace? Whoa! So do you replace the make your own minifigure part? I wouldn't say we were like. It takes a while before that gets like so empty to where we need to put new parts in it. So it's not really a daily thing now. Ryder, yes, I have thought about getting a PO box, and I would at this point like I would totally do it. It's just a matter of me actually getting up to go do it. So eventually, yeah. Enough people have asked me to where I think I could make it a thing. Are there any promotions for January? Check your Lego calendar. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what they've announced yet. Last thing I want to do is be giving out company secrets. So if you guys ever ask me something like about the store and I'm kind of hesitant in talking about it, it's just because I don't want to get in trouble for saying something I shouldn't have said. What do I think of the Solo movie? I think Solo is a slightly above average Star Wars movie. It's my least favorite of the new movies. I always forget that Solo exists, to be quite honest. What about the Solo cameo? I thought that was terrible. I hated that. I think that's like the single worst decision that Disney has made in Star Wars. Jay, so what's your fave? My fave what? Fave Star Wars movie? Episode 4. Favorite Lego set? Imperial Star Destroyer UCS. Color? Blue. Dark blue specifically. Good, because I have a piece for a third R2 unit leg I want to give you, but I have no way of giving it to you. Huh? That actually sounds very interesting. I have never played Fortnite, no. I'm not really a gamer. I play Star Wars games. I mainly just play video games of things I'm already interested in, like Star Wars, wrestling, football, monster trucks, stuff like that, but I don't usually venture too far outside of that, aside from like GTA. All right. Have I read Legends books or comics before? Nope. I have not. I've read canon books. Currently building the big roller coaster to put in my city. I'm so glad to hear that. I wish I was in a position to build a Lego city. These Star Wars builds just keep calling my name, though. Zandy says Galactic Brisk's most popular video is his YouTube rewind. I'm glad to hear that because that video is dope. How many porgs do you have? I have 5 porgs. Do I want more? Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Ogle? Alright, see ya, Rogue Rebel. How old was I when I started getting into Lego? I feel like I've had Lego sets for as long as I can remember. So since I was a little boyo, I had Lego Toyos. J, Republic, Empire, Separatist, First Order, Rebellion, or Resistance. I'm really feeling the First Order right now. I'll go with the First Order. Why don't you like Solo? I just felt the movie was just underwhelming to me. Like it was to me, Solo was like a really good episode of Rebels. Like it was a good Star Wars story. Like I enjoyed watching it, but it didn't have the weight of a Star Wars movie. Like when I watch a Star Wars movie, there has to be there has to be certain weight and importance to it. And Solo just didn't really have that. The other thing, Solo kind of sets itself up for failure because we all knew like Alden's performance was never going to come close to Harrison Ford's. So no matter how much you like the movie, it's always like, well, this is still the inferior Han Solo. So that innately takes away from it, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, Oblivious Stormtrooper? Holy crap. We got some of the old school coming through. All right, see ya, Shawbrick Production. Thanks for coming through. Glad you can make it, man. All right. What was my plan for this? I wanted... Hopefully you like the name change. What was your original name? What's up, Solid Rex Bricks? Oblivious Stormtrooper says he still feels like Han in his own way, and he does. I mean, he had a very good performance. I'm just saying, like, no matter how good his performance is, it's still not gonna touch Harrison's performance. So it's like we're getting Han Solo, but it's not like the best possible version of Han Solo. You know what I mean? Like, it's never gonna come close to what Harrison Ford did. There's 7 between both of them. Why is there such a large gap? What's up, Bricknado? Glad you're liking the MOC. Me and my dad went to Solo. My dad always says how well he did on the Han Solo smile. I agree. Yeah. No. Like I said, his performance wasn't bad by any means. He definitely did a good job in making his own version of Han Solo. I won't discredit him with that at all. Will I be bringing this to Brick Fair, Virginia? No, this MOC will be long gone by Brick Fair, Virginia. I will bring something to Brick Fair, Virginia. Something I cannot speak of yet, though. So here's a challenge for everyone. There is an Easter egg in this video. Like right now, there's an Easter egg. It's not the Porgs, but it is something. It is a scene from a Star Wars film that obviously is not supposed to be taking place on this, and it's not easy to spot. But if someone can spot it, I'll do something special for you. I want to see if anyone has noticed it or will notice it. It's not easy to see, but like if you can, I'm trying to see if you can look very closely, I think you can make out what's going on. If no one gets it, I'll just tell you guys what the heck it is. Says stormtroopers in the doorway. Nope, that's supposed to be there. And like I said, it's not the porgs. Oh, what's up, Fives? What do you prefer to be called, Fives? Joshua or Fives? He says, right under you there's a doorway with figs and a red background. No, that's actually like a propaganda picture. It's not that. I think you guys are going to have to look like really close to find it. It's in front of me, though. It's not behind me. It's not anywhere back there. It's definitely in front of me. Is it the stormtroopers doing the can? They're not doing a can. They're standing in formation. But that was a good guess. Can I get a hint? Let's see. What kind of hint can I give? It's from a Star Wars movie that came out within like 2 years. So it's either from The Last Jedi or Solo. I don't know if it's... I don't know. Actually, well... I'll give you guys a few more minutes to guess, because I'm like looking at the frame now, I'm realizing it probably isn't that easy to see, but I don't know. We'll see if someone can figure it out. We shall see. What's up, Empire Lug? Thanks for the kind words on VARDOS. Where is it? What the heck? Oh, right here. All right, 4-4. It says in the window there is Luke looking out. Nope. Nope. It says it's somewhere around, is it somewhere around the red tree? No. Is it the propaganda? No. He says, is there a tiny Mustafar scene near the tree on the bottom? Nope. Those are just flowers. I'll give you guys 1 more minute to guess. This is fun. I want, like, looking at it now, I don't think anyone's gonna get it, but we'll see. Said, is it on the bottom left? I'll give you guys one last hint. It is on this side. Look at me. It's on my right. Is it the gray thing in front of the stormtroopers? No. All right. You guys got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 0 seconds. All right. So it was actually sitting right here. It's in there. Can you, if I'm pointing right here, can you guys guess what it could be, or can you tell what it might be? Is it the speeder moving between the wall? Yes, there is a speeder between. There's a speeder in here. And it happens to be Han Solo's speeder. You guys got it now? Shaw says that's what I thought. Okay, so Shaw is the person who was closest to getting it. But yeah, I realized I had a bit of an alleyway with these two buildings, so I was like, why not put Han's speeder in there from that scene? So yeah, that'll be sitting there. That was fun. I gotta start doing more stuff like that. I was looking at my, like, so now that you guys know where it is, can you tell that it's sitting right there, or is it still like too difficult to see? Because I feel like if you look at it and you know, like, oh, like that kind of looks like dark blue and there's that white stripe, and you can see like the front of the engine in there too, like, I felt you could probably figure it out. It says it's kind of noticeable. Okay. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, we got Han and Kira chilling in his speeder. All right. Cosmic Brick 44. Yes, your head will still be in the MOC. The whip, chilling in the whip, skirt. Appreciate that, Cowie's Creations. What mic do I use? I use a Blue Yeti. That's what this is. Hey, Ogle says he is almost finished with his Throne Room 2.0. I'm guessing you picked up those that not Inferno Squad, the Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, right? Hey, Screaming Seagull. Shout out to Screaming Seagull for the donation. Thank you so much. He says Sigfig in the MOC time. All right. So do you want an actual seagull or do you want like your likeness in the MOC? Let me know and I will make it happen. Says, yeah, I got the Throne Room set and a pack. I gotta get another one. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, cool, dude. I can't wait to see it. What's the ship's name again? It is the Corvus. The Corvus.
You wanna buy some death sticks?
Shout out to Ryan Etherton for subscribing. Says I was gonna get 2 Inferno Squad battle packs, only got 1. I think day 1 I'm gonna get 2 of them, and then I'll see how many I actually need for the MOC. Guys, we got a bit of a money stream coming on. We'll see how that goes. All right. I'll donate once I remember my PayPal password. All right. Best of luck with that. All right, see you, Shaw Brick Productions. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Yeah, that was the ultimate money stream when I was like ready to go, and then someone came in the chat and they were like, "Hey, start the stream back up. I want to donate $25." And I'm just like, well, you know, how can I say no to that, right? So I bring the stream back up. Oh my God, Commander Cody's left shoulder. He says, gotta get in that Boyo lounge. Okay, well, how about this? Commander Cody, I got you actually chilling right here. So if you would like, I can make this your Sigfig in the Boyo lounge. If you want something a little bit more personal, I totally understand. But if you're cool with this, and I will definitely use this to put you in the Boyo lounge, buddy. But thank you so much. Says, gotta upgrade that top donors. If I still not updated, I'm gonna go through and I'll make sure I have it updated. Like I said, if you guys notice that you've donated something and it's not updated, please let me know. Like, I want to make sure everyone who cares enough to actually donate gets the proper credit for it. So thank you guys so much. He says, I would love to have just the Cody in there. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I got your Sigfig right here. Good to go. Shout out to, I'm pretty sure I got this from David Hall for his Minifigs for You store. So, yeah, shout out to him for that. Oh, snap. Star Wars Brick 75. He says, how much for getting into the Boyo Lounge? Honestly, don't remember. Let me check. For one, thank you for the donation. I definitely appreciate that. I think it was, is it in the description? Oh, I put it at $50. So that's it. Oh my God. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Says, get an AV Figures Commander, Cody. I would love to. I'm still holding out hope that LEGO will actually make him at some point. Ogle says, I get in for free. Ogle can definitely get in for free for that care package that you sent me, buddy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You've paid your dues. You have adhered to the Boyo code. The Boyo code. All right. We need 66 likes on this video. The moment I get 66 likes on this video, I'll immediately end the stream. Because why would I? Well, I guess you guys could still like it after that. Yeah, that actually wouldn't really mean anything. You get what I was going for, though. Says, I kind of missed that, Jack, but it's all good. I don't have a use for him. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you know where I can get some LEGO Old Republic sets and figs? Check eBay. I like eBay for getting sets, eBay and Bricklink. But if I ever buy like a set online used, and I'm probably going to buy it used unless it's, yeah, if I'm buying a set online, it's probably going to be used. I go to eBay. I just try to find the best deal possible. Hey, Cosmic Brick 44 with a donation. He says, hey, I fixed the issue. Okay, cool. Awesome. What is Kijiji? Kijiji. How do you pronounce that? Kijiji. 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 How do you pronounce that? Shout out to Cosmic Brick 44 for the donation. When does the next wave of Star Wars sets drop? They are going to be dropping in a few days, January 1st. Canadian eBay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Do I have any tips on Millennium Falcon MOC? Oh my god. That thing was such a chore to get built, the one that I did. I found it most easy to like start with RealBrick. I don't know if you're designing it on like LDD or anything like that, but for me it was easier to do it with RealBricks, just the general shape of it, and then kind of fill in the gaps with LDD once I figured that out. So I don't know if that'll help. Because I feel kind of proud I recommended a fig that CAC should do and they hearted the pick, which was of an Eternal Empire Trooper. What is that? I don't know what that is. It says, need to go. Sorry for being here a short time. Peace. All right, see ya, Cooper Schaffner. Thanks for coming, man. It says, your boy is really sitting here at 1%, so I'm going to go and come back. All right. Fives, you're always having like technical difficulties when you're on these streams. Says, Just Boy J, if it's too hard to look through the game, you can use a mod called Cinematic Tools that allows you to zoom in, free camera roam. Okay, so I've actually seen someone use that, and I was trying to figure out like how I could use it. If you know more about it, definitely send me the info because that would be so useful. But then the other question I ask myself is like, do I really want to do that? Because I know like once I start kind of, you know, putting myself in a position where I'm like, okay, this is what this is supposed to be like, and now I can get a better view of this thing. I feel like I'm going to just drive myself crazy trying to get all the details that I can get in there. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'm willing to put myself through that. Star Wars Brick says, I'm so underwhelmed with the next wave of Star Wars sets. I'm hoping they do much better with the 20th anniversary set. I think the next wave is fine. I think that it's a nice small wave since like the wave that we got right before this consisted of so many big sets. It's nice to have something that's, you know, affordable, but still things that are valuable to our collection. Like obviously the new Stormtrooper is going to be awesome. The battle packs I think are both very cool. You know, it's not a big great wave of stuff we've wanted forever, but I think it's a solid wave. You know, it's things that are useful for anyone's collection, I'd say. The next wave is the one I'm honestly kind of concerned about. If you guys have like heard any of the rumors, like there doesn't seem to be anything that I'm like super excited about in that April wave. So I don't know. Cosmic Brick 44 says, I hope they're gonna make the red tie interceptor from Resistance. So I think that's actually one of the rumored sets. That one and the what's the other one called? The Black Ace, which I still don't understand why they're doing that, but Lego has their reasons, I'm sure. Jay, when are you getting back on PS4, man? I told you guys I never play it. Like, if I do, I'm playing like Madden or something. I'm not a huge gamer. I haven't had PSN in forever. I might get it like for a month just so I can play Geonosis on Battlefront 2, but I don't know. Will I get Lego Movie 2 sets? I want to get obviously the Space Guy Battle Pack, because why would I not get that? Other than that, I kind of want that, like, the Metal Beards vehicle. I think that looks pretty dope. And, of course, the Apocalypse Berg set is just amazing. I'll definitely get that. Bolivia Stormtrooper says, just bought a bunch of old school Star Wars games. It's Knights of the Old Republic in that grouping. Have you played Knights of the Old Republic? Alright, good. Dude, KOTOR is everything. I love KOTOR so much. Man, I love KOTOR. I need to go back through and play it. Have you played KOTOR 2 as well? Says, yo, let me play with you on Geonosis. If I ever get PSN and do it, I'll definitely hit you up and we can play on Geonosis. You can watch me be terrible, because I'm not good at first-person shooters. I'll probably spend most of my time just, like, walking around looking at stuff. Says, gonna play either that or Republic Commando after. Okay, cool. I still need to actually, like, play through Republic Commando. When I was younger, it was too difficult for me, but I feel at this point, I might have a chance. Darth Jar Jar, those are the only games you need to play. So, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, because, like, there's this section right here with I need to put windows in, but it's an odd number. And there's no 1x2 Lego window that I can put in here, so I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. Jay, you should watch The Expanse. I've heard good things about that. I don't know, maybe I'll check it out at some point. We shall see. We shall see. Shout out to Snoke. Are you and Garrett going to work on a MOC together anytime soon? After this one, it'll be me and Garrett again. So, yes, sir. Fill it in with a 1x3 then. A 1x3. That doesn't exist either. Probably going to have to fill it with a brick. It'll look weird, but that might be what I have to do. Whatever happened to the ATM6? It's in pieces at various places throughout this room and my Lego room. Oh my god. Did he actually say that? I didn't know Commander Cody's shoulder was around for the Garrett's ankle memes. Those were some good times, man. We had some good times building Crate. No, I didn't kill the girl. It's still, like, it's in sections. Like, the body, the legs, and the head. I just haven't, like, since we came back from Brick Fiesta, I never put it, like, back together. But it's not broken or anything. Well, it's kind of broken, but it's not like in a position where I couldn't, like, rebuild it, you know? Reassemble it. You told me you would do a room tour when you got to 10,000 subs. I know, and I still plan on doing it. I just need to do it. How do I deal with dust? I hope for the best. No, what's it called? Compressed air is a pretty good way to deal with dust. Maybe if I just do 2, I can get away with having... This might work. Do like 1 there. Shout out to Cosmic Brick for the donation. This is what I'll have to do. Lego can't make 1x5 bricks because it's Mega Bloks patent. Is it actually? Do your Legos crack a lot too? I wouldn't say they crack a lot, but the brown ones are definitely fragile. Shout out to Jack Rule for finally making one of the streams. What's up, Anthony Edwards? Alright, this is my solution to the window problem. My mom would be proud. I'd hope so. Do you like Gnash Brick's top channel? It's whatever. I don't dislike it, but it's whatever. Is there anything you miss about building Crate while you're building VARDOS? Crate was a bit more popular. Like, my channel has obviously become bigger, but I think Crate had a bigger following, so that was nice. And of course, like, it was the first time I did a build series, so there was just kind of the overall excitement of that, of, you know, experiencing some things for the first time in that regard. And also, it was just such a big MOC. Like, a lot of you have not seen, probably most of you have not seen Crate in person, but that MOC was huge, guys. Like, and for me to, you know, accomplish, you know, obviously me and Garrett, to accomplish building something like that, like, it's just, it was, I thought that was really special that we were able to do something like that. I remember, I mean, it really does seem like it was just the other day when I was going to my first LEGO convention and, like, looking at all these other people building huge things and just being like, you know, how is that even possible? And now I'm in a position where I get to do it. So, you know, it's still, it means a lot to me that I can, you know, do stuff like that. What's your favorite clone? Mine is Wolf. My favorite clone is Commander Cody. Screaming Seagull says, been here since Scarif Gang. He says, except that I'm late Scarif, like final episode arrival. That's a good question. How many of you guys, like, were actually here for, like, the 4-week build series that was Scarif initially? Says, I like VARDOS more of a setting. Crate is similar to other planets in Star Wars. I may be in the minority here. I think I agree with you. I mean, that's one of the reasons I really want to do VARDOS was just because, like, I loved the way it looked. It's one of my favorite Star Wars locations, so it's been super fun recreating it. Says, I've been around for all of Crate. My YouTube name was just Clark, though. Okay, I got you. Says, well, I was here for Scarif, but my name was Stack Studs. Yeah, I feel most of you probably found out about this channel like during crate, which is totally fine. It is fun to see the scare of Boyos though. Those are some good times. I really do wish we would have had more time to work on Scarif though, because we really were pressed for time with getting that mock together.
Hello there.
Says, I found about your channel through Brick Vault after Scarif, but before crate. Okay, cool. I'm glad you found out about this channel through the ATM6. I put my heart and soul into that mock. Oh crap, this should probably be dark gray. Thanks for telling me, guys. Says, nah, I like Vardos more than Crate because it's like a city and not basic white snow. I remember how frustrated you guys were getting the constant yeah, that got really monotonous doing those salt patterns. What's your opinion of Brick Vault? I love those guys. Like, I got to spend quite a bit of time with them whenever I went to Legoland Star Wars Days this year. I went up to their studio and we talked, and we literally just sat around for hours just talking about Star Wars, and it was great. Those guys are huge Star Wars fans, and they definitely know their stuff. So it was really cool getting to actually meet them. Shout out to Brick Vault. Says, nah, I'm Scarif final episode and Beyond the Brick review of Scarif. I totally forgot that we got a Beyond the Brick. That was like the most surprising thing of that convention. Like, I had been to like 3 Brick Fiestas before then, and Beyond the Brick wasn't at any of them. So I was totally shocked when I see these 2 guys in red shirts walking around interviewing people, and I'm just like, holy crap, like, we might get a Beyond the Brick interview. And of course we ended up getting one, and it was just the coolest thing ever. If you guys watch that video back, you can see like me and him are pretty excited like the whole time about the fact that we were able to get an interview. So that was just the coolest thing ever, honestly. Do you like that LEGO is adding more skin tones and genders to their sets? Absolutely. I remember when I was younger, it was difficult for me to find like a minifigure that looked like me, and now it's so easy. So, no, I definitely am a big fan of that for obvious reasons. Do I watch Star Wars lore videos? Typically not. It can be a bit much. I watch like some Star Wars like channels though that'll like, you know, talk about Star Wars news, and I listen to a few Star Wars podcasts that are more like discussions, but not really like channels specifically like, oh, we're gonna learn about Star Wars, which I probably should. Like, I pride myself on knowing things about Star Wars, and I'm sure those channels have tons of information to offer. So maybe that's something I'll look forward to, or look into rather. Did I buy the Convex Transport Boyo? Yes, I did. I sure did. You should try a Star Wars audiobook. I have tried Star Wars audiobooks. I listened to Catalyst and Bloodline, and they were both awesome. I recommend both of them. Catalyst was especially fun to listen to because I literally finished it as I was sitting in the theater about to watch Rogue One. So like, I was literally just sitting there like, come on, I just want to finish this so I can, you know, like, have time for Rogue One. And I got to the theater like 3 hours early, so I think by the time when I finished the audiobook, there was like an hour and a half still like that I had to wait to watch the movie. But no, Star Wars audiobooks I heavily recommend. Kessel's production says he found out about us through the Crate Beyond the Brick interview. That was fun too. Says if there was a 501st battle pack, what would it contain? It would contain every beautiful thing on the planet. Why does Vader force choke? He doesn't. He makes them have a what? Retype that for me, please. Says awesome. Did you like it? The Range Troopers are awesome. The Range Troopers are pretty cool. All in all, I didn't love the movie. I thought it was an above average film. I think it's obviously better than the prequels, but I'd put it behind any of the originals or the new movies. When are you going to stop streaming? I don't know. Whenever I get tired, I guess. I do actually. I'm gonna have to like force myself to stop because I do need to like record the update for tomorrow. It says, why does Vader force choke? He doesn't. He makes them have a heart. He makes them. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. He doesn't actually force choke. He just gives you a momentary heart attack. Okay, I got you. Screaming Seagull says Disney essentially took Darth Maul's corpse and put him everywhere. He's a victim of overexposure. I mean, you can blame Dave Filoni and George Lucas for that. Clone Wars, like, obviously, like, I didn't love the fact that he was in Solo, but Clone Wars was the original offender in that regard. So I'm not putting that. I'm putting that one more on George Lucas and Dave Filoni. I remember at one point I had like positive feelings about Darth Maul. Now I'm just like, ugh, can you stop showing up everywhere? It's getting really annoying. I remember when I was younger and I was collecting Lego Star Wars, whenever I first got into it, it was around the episode 3 sets, so there was no like Darth Maul figure in a set at that time. And I remember like wanting a Darth Maul figure so badly, and then finally like I found one of my friends who had one, and I traded him for that, a Boba Fett figure, and one other thing I can't remember what. I think it was like a Qui-Gon. So I was like super excited because like none of those figures were in any sets. Because obviously like there weren't really many episode 1 sets out of that time, and like the Boba Fett. I think the most recent Boba Fett probably would have been that Cloud City set, would have been like an 02 set, and the next Boba Fett wasn't until I think 06 or 07 when they did his second Slave one. So it was a little while before I could get that figure. Qui-Gon wasn't in any sets at that time, and Maul wasn't in any sets at that time. So I was super excited whenever I traded my friend for those. Says, I agree, but I felt Clone Wars actually branded him as a cool villain. The Solo thing was annoying. No reason for him being the Rebels. Well, at least they finally killed him for real. But you can't, like, I feel you can't be like, oh, I don't like him in Solo. And this is coming from a person who hates him in Solo. But you can't, like, say, oh, like, I'll give, you know, George Lucas and Dave Filoni a pass for putting him in Clone Wars and then also putting him in Rebels, but then Disney's the bad guy because they had him do a cameo in Solo. I think they're all bad. So Darth Maul, his story should have ended at episode 1. Like, and I mean, I'm not surprised because George Lucas does this all the time, right? He tries to retroactively change mistakes that he made. And the sad thing about it is most of the times those things weren't mistakes, like the special editions of the original trilogy. So I don't know. I'm tired of seeing Darth Maul. If I can go a year without seeing Darth Maul in any Star Wars media, I'd be a very happy boy. Do you think the 2019 Slave one would be a Jango Fett one? I would certainly hope so. I would certainly hope so. But then this is Lego we're talking about, so as far as we know, it'll just be another Boba Fett Slave one, because why not? But no, I really do hope, and I have high hopes for that set. I'm trying to keep my expectations a bit tempered, but like, I really do hope it is a Jango Fett version. I do hope that it comes with a Kaminoan figure. I do hope that it also can come with, like, the older version of, like, the clone and the training gear and the red jumpsuit. So, I hope so, man. I'm trying not to get too excited, though. We'll see. What is up, BBBricks? Are you going to have any interiors in your upcoming buildings? So the plan was to have one in this building that I'm working on right here. And then I realized it would be extremely difficult to access because this building is like in the middle of the MOC. So I'm not sure. There will be an interior in some buildings. I'll definitely say that. But so as far as like which ones, I can't really say. Have I seen Star Wars Theory's new Vader film? No, I have not. I don't know. I just don't really have an interest in watching a Vader film. I'm sure it's a great, enjoyable film, but I've gotten enough of Vader. Han died because Disney killed Star Wars. No, Han died because Disney killed Han. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, I did see your picture that you sent me. When Padme showed up, I was like, oh boy, illusion time. What you talking about? My favorite ship in Star Wars is the Republic gunship. That is the only correct answer to that question. Well, yeah, Kylo killed him. You know what I mean. But V-Wings, though. I never loved V-Wings. I mean, we only see, like, a very brief glimpse of them in Episode 3. So I never had any, like... I have no V-Wing memories, per se. Oblivious Stormtrooper says, who needs a girlfriend when you have an LAAT? That is the motto that I live my life by. When's my next live stream going to be? I might do one Monday. I'm off of work on Monday, so that might be when I do it. I'll bring in the new year with a live stream. How about that? Did I really do 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, there's 8. My brother got Vader's castle for Christmas. Very cool. Do I plan on doing a Clone Wars mock? Yes, at some point. Says, if so, what Clone Legion would you feature in it? So here's the thing. If I did do a Clone Wars mock, it wouldn't be a proper Clone Wars mock. It would be like a mock involving clones from the prequel trilogy. It would be a prequel mock more than a Clone Wars mock. I can't think of anything in the Clone Wars that I love enough to do a whole mock on, but like one of my dream mocks is to do the Battle of Geonosis, the first one, not the second one. So that could and probably will happen at some point. But yeah, if Chris Productions never comes out of retirement and never does his freaking... Hold on. And never does his Jedi Temple, maybe I'll do that. Who would win, Revan or Starkiller? I don't know. It's a hard question. Starkiller was pretty OP in Force Unleashed, so it's hard to say anyone would beat him, right? It says, do the Jedi Temple anyways and use the 501st from the 501st Battle Pack. All right. Cosmic Brick with a donation. He says, well, I've got to go, so I'm leaving you this. Thank you very much. Awesome. Screaming Seagull says, I don't understand the V19 torrent. The physics behind it, they seem so fragile. No astromech and aren't as fast as V-Wings, I think. I mean, I feel like usually just the one-man fighters have the asteroid mech, and then the Arc 170 is kind of an anomaly. But, I don't know. I like the V19 torrent. I think it's pretty cool. That was one of the sets I really wanted when I was younger. Just didn't end up getting it. Dude, I live for the 501st Battle Pack wrap. I'm glad you do. Favorite Jedi? Luke Skywalker. Here's a question for you guys. What is the most money you spent on a Lego Star Wars minifigure from Bricklink? Or like eBay or something? What color would you use for... Oh, God. How am I supposed to reach this? God dang it. Come on. Jeez. Life is so hard. Come on. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. All right. Now the original problem. There we go. There we go. Got it. That was so difficult. All right. So Ogle says $25 for Phasma on Amazon. Was it the original Phasma or the Last Jedi Phasma? $30 for the original Kashyyyk Clone Trooper. Okay, I can see that. Stop, you're going to make my mom think I'm watching something else. Oh my God. Sorry. $45 on a misprint Chewbacca. Wow. Darth Jar says, I need to get a Juno Eclipse. ReboBricks Productions, you can donate by hitting a little money sign by the chat window via Super Chat, if you should choose to do so. Welcome back, Noah. Says $50 for a Revan in Hong Kong. Oh my God. That is expensive. I have like 3 Revans and I didn't pay for a single one of them. I got them all as like giveaways. Oh yeah, Ryan, I actually wanted to answer your question. I'm glad you reminded me. But no, the correct color to use on Geonosis is definitely the dark orange. Which is why I have... It's not near me, but I've been slowly trying to collect parts to do a Geonosis MOC at some point. But yeah, dark orange is what I would go with. Whoa, what is this? Oh. Come on. I want to buy a $5 Admiral snack bar. Would you approve if they created an RC Porg with power functions? I don't know. What would an RC Porg do? Hey, shout out to ReboBricks Productions for the donation. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. The most money I spent on a single figure was, I paid like $55 for the original Jango Fett. Totally worth it. Took me right back to my childhood. Having to chase that boy around the platform on Camino. Speaking of which, I would love to do a Camino MOC. Like, part of me wants to do it from the movie, but then the other part of me really does want to do it from, like, the, Battlefront 2 with the Squid Boys coming in. I don't know what I would do, but Camino MOC would be dope. Like, I'm not big on clone bases, but If I were to do one, it would be Camino. I did have it like initially in my head, I wanted to do this MOC in conjunction with a Camino MOC, so have like 2 simultaneous build series. But I just figured that would be too much to do at once, and now I'm definitely feel that would be too much, so I'm kind of glad I didn't decide to do that. Says, do you only use official Lego, or do you use third-party like Clone Army Customs for custom prints? I mostly use official Lego, but for some minifigures, I'll go third-party if I have to. Did I cry on the inside when the clones turned against the Jedi? Yeah, I was a sad boy. I was a sad boy. Sir Bricks-a-lot says he's been listening to the 501st rap on loop. That is good. I'm glad you're using your time well, being productive. Am I going to include Iden's droid in this MOC? Yeah, I should. I almost forgot about that, but yeah, I should definitely do that. Have him like electrocuting a stormtrooper or something. Were you sad when you were transporting Millennium Falcon and it broke? There's a very good video on me transporting my Falcon and opening it up once I got where I was going, and it was not a good time. So you guys can check that out on my channel if you want to see. If you want to see a sad boy. Got a favorite minifigure. I did actually a video on that. You can check it out. But I think the one at the top of my list was the... Was it? I think it was the First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot. Love that guy. Yes, I did come to save the rap game. I dropped out of Harvard to save the rap game, like Lil Pump. But yes, dude, I love that helmet mold. It is so dope. Hardest part about building this MOC? Honestly, like, building stuff that's kind of not at the very edge of it because I have to reach pretty far. I've situated it now to where like I separated that back table from right here so I can actually sit right here and build in it. But before I did, like building this right here was so difficult because it's like far from the edge of the table, so that was kind of annoying. That's my little brother. He's playing video games in the background if you guys wonder who's that yelling. That's my little bro. Here, I'll turn the gain down so it's not super obvious. Boop. How do I feel about Star Wars Episode 9 next year? I can't wait for it. I'm sad that it's so long between now and Star Wars Episode 9. Do I like Classic Space? Classic Space is pretty cool. I wouldn't like go out of my way to collect the sets, but I like the monorail stuff. That stuff is dope. Oh my god, Garrett, that's not nice. Thank you for the donation, but that's not nice. Let's be nice, Garrett. Garrett is like the resident savage, I swear. I wish Lego would remake the monorail set too. That's the one thing they're like super stubborn about. They just will not do another monorail system. It's so annoying. Favorite Star Wars character? Luke Skywalker and the Emperor. Rey is up there too for me. Rey and Finn. I love both of their characters. Alright, see you, Oblivious Stormtrooper. Thanks for coming through, man. It was such a pleasure having you back on. Do I like Commander Wolf? Yes. Wolf is cool. I wish I had his minifigure. That'd be nice. How do I feel about Finn and Rose together? I hate it. I don't think JJ is going to let that happen. I think that's the thing I hate the most about The Last Jedi. There aren't very many things I hate about that movie, but I hate that Ryan like diverted from Finn and Rey being a thing. And I mean, like, his whole motivation is fueled by Rey, so it's not like he just totally forgot about her, but we didn't need that kiss at the end. We did not need that. Am I still missing Han with the medal? No, I am not. My good old friend ReboBricks hooked me up with it. So shout out to him. Since Luke is your favorite character, is there anything you'd change about him in The Last Jedi? No. I like Last Jedi Luke. Last Jedi Luke was a gangster. He saved the day. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, why am I not your favorite character? Did I not say hello there? Or did you not like the high ground? I would say Obi-Wan's not my favorite character because Obi-Wan in Episode 2 is the absolute worst. Episode 2 Obi-Wan is the character I hate the most in Star Wars. Venator or Star Destroyer? Definitely Star Destroyer. Venators are very cool, don't get me wrong, but it's all about Star Destroyer. Thoughts on Ula? Ula is bae. Thank you for subscribing, Lego Soldier 82. Says, I want a UCS Twilight that can fit an Anakin Jedi Starfighter. Yeah. If you can find a reasonably sized trash can, that's pretty much the equivalent to UCS Twilight. So I'm pretty sure Anakin Starfighter could fit in that. Nice. Will says, you cheating on Bazine with Ula. This Boyo is a player. No, I am not. No, I am not. Thoughts on Ayla Secura? You mean Bayla Secura? But seriously though, why are Twi'leks so beautiful? There's going to be a lot of donation shoutouts on this next update video, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you donate, you should definitely tune in to hear your name. Kessel Productions says he gave Orasing a push. Says, what is your favorite of the Delta Jedi Starfighters? Honestly, Obi-Wan's Delta 2. Says, do you still like Gungans even though Jar Jar is bad? No, I do not like Gungans. Gungans are easily the worst alien in Star Wars. Here's my question. Why does Boss Nass not look like a Gungan at all? Can someone explain that to me? If Boss Nass is a Gungan, then like Bib Fortuna is also a Gungan. Oh my god. Holy crap. Lego Soldier 82. Holy crap. Okay, he says, can I request to have a personal minifigure in the Boyo Lounge? Absolutely. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know. Typically, I'd say send me your head and your hairpiece, but if you want like a specific torso, we can probably work something out with that too. But yeah, just let me know, man. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Everyone give a round of applause to Lego Soldier 82. Oh my god. This is legit turning into the money stream. Says you could put clone troopers in wheelchairs and canes so in your lot. That actually would be kind of funny. Maybe I'll put those in the Boyo Lounge. There'll be like a section of like Rex. I guess by this will be after Rebels. Rex would actually probably be very dead by this point. Maybe not Rex. Yeah, there's no clones around by this point. They'd all be dead. Well, I guess Rex was at the Battle of Endor, so he could be here possibly. And who did Gregor die in Rebels, or was that Wolf? Which one of them died? Lego Soldier 82 says, absolutely, I love the hard work and the dedication going into your mock. Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Gregor's the one who died. So Wolf could still be alive, right? Maybe I'll do like Wolf and Rex chilling out at the Boyo Lounge in a wheelchair because they're old. Wow. Shout out to Lego Soldier. Oh my god. Stephen Vu, that is actually not even the biggest donation I've gotten. I mean, that's awesome. Like, we've seen some crazy things happen on these streams. So if you guys, maybe a lot of you weren't around for the crate streams, but there was this guy named Kenneth, and he made some pretty ridiculous donations. I'm pretty sure at one point he donated like $350 on a stream. Says, yo, the most underrated clone is Kix. He outlived all, almost topped Order 66, and became a space pirate. When did all that happen? Like, in what story is that? I'd like to learn about Kix. Yeah, Kenneth donated like $1 billion, basically. Kenneth is the reason I'll never have to work again in my life. No, I'm totally kidding. That would be great, but he didn't donate that much. But yeah, Lego Soldier gets the Kenneth title. Maybe that's what I'll do. Like, I'll give awards out, and it'll be the Kenneth Award. Whoever finishes at the top of like the donation leaderboard will get some sort of special prize. I can do that. I can swing that. All right, see ya, Luke May. To get the Boyo Lounge donation tier is $50, so that's how much you gotta donate. It's in the description. honestly, the reason I made that like donation level so high is because like the Boyo Lounge isn't a very large area, and I didn't want to have too many people in it. All right, it says, if you need some Stormtroopers or Imperial minifigures to borrow from the MOC, let me know. I have quite a few to spare. Thank you so much. I would totally take you up on that if it weren't for the fact that I'm going to try. I don't know how well this will go, but I'm going to try to like deck this MOC out with all the new Stormtroopers. So we'll see how that works out for me. Otherwise, I might be hitting you up for those. Oh my God, Commander Cody's left shoulder. What is going on? Okay, he says, here's the rest of the donation for the Boyo Lounge. Good luck with the build. Can't wait to see them finish room with Cody. All right, shout out to Commander Cody's left shoulder. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. You guys are the best. Wow. Wow. You guys are awesome. Says, I saw you followed me on Instagram before, and I think it was because of my Jar Jar build. What was your Jar Jar build? I don't honestly remember. Says, in your 501st route, what did you mean by the Clone Wars variant? Yeah, that just won't work. So basically what I'm saying is, like, we have a 501st Trooper figure, but it's like it's a Clone Wars version, and like the helmet and the torso is all stylized. It doesn't look like the movie version. So I would prefer for them to make like a movie version of the 501st Trooper. Says, if all you have to do is stream building Lego and get paid, WTF am I doing with my life? Contrary to popular belief, I do a little bit more than stream and build Lego. I sell Lego at the Lego store. No, I'm kidding. But no, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Says Nash is more R&B while Jay is rap. Yeah, I like that analysis. I like that analysis. Oh my God. Is it ever annoying building an LED when it can be faster to build with ReboBricks? It is much faster for me to build with LED. I don't have to like look that long for parts. I can copy and paste. It is so much faster for me to build with LED. That's why I do it. I don't have to wait for parts to come in. Like, I basically just design it and then order all the parts at once rather than, oh, I need to like go find this part, or, you know, I think I might have it, maybe I don't. You know, I don't have to worry about all that. I can look for all my parts at once, and I can buy all the parts at once. I don't have to do it while I'm building. I can just get the thing built all in one go. How come Stormtroopers don't have color variants like what clones have? I mean, the clones didn't really start off that way, and George just got kind of out of hand with the clones in Episode 3. In Episode 4, they were very much so like Stormtroopers, where, you know, Stormtroopers had the pauldrons to kind of signify their ranks. The clones just had the markings on the helmet to signify their ranks. And then in Episode 3, just threw all that out the window and was like, oh, let's make all these legions. Which, I mean, it's kind of cool, but my guess would be that the Empire wanted more uniformity. They didn't have a reason. They weren't fighting like many different wars, right? Like, they were more so just trying to secure peace. So they didn't really have a need to have different legions, because they weren't. I don't know, their goals were a little bit different than the clones, if that makes sense. That's what I would guess. Chris' aboard the Falcon was great, but Finn should have been telling a story about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah. We'll see about the next Christmas video. Maybe I'll do, I don't know. If I have another, I don't anticipate building any big ships next year, but if I do, maybe I'll do it on that. Oof, I made my own version of a UCS Jar Jar a while ago. Oh, okay, I definitely remember that. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I followed you for that. Jay, do you have a favorite Star Wars book? Like, the only books I've read are Catalyst and Bloodline. I like Bloodline a little bit more, so by default, Bloodline is my favorite Star Wars book, I guess. All right, see ya, Meme Lord. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Darth Bane books. Honestly, but the thing is, at this point, I really have no interest in reading Legends books. I don't doubt that they're great, but like if it's not canon, it's hard for me to not feel like it'd be a waste of my time reading it. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, if the Empire was really trying to make peace, what was the point of the Death Star and the destruction of Alderaan? Well, it's all about their methodology, right? Like, whenever Krennic tries to go get that boy Galen, he tells him, you know, you're trying to bring peace to the galaxy, and Galen basically tells him, you know, you're confusing, what, peace with terror? So yeah, it's all about, I mean, their end goal was certainly what they thought was peace, but it's all about how you get there. Obviously, their methodology was a little bit flawed. So here's a question. Have any of you read the original Thrawn books and the current Thrawn books, and tell me which ones you liked more? I haven't heard great things about the current Thrawn books compared to the original ones. I can't wait to see this finished MOC either, man. It says, do you prefer Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba? I don't like either of those songs. Well, I like the Sicko Mode's like basically 3 different songs. I like the last third of Sicko Mode, if that's fair. I don't really care for Mo Bamba at all, so there's your answer. Apparently M&R Productions cannot read. I want to donate all my super chat donations to the M&R Literacy Fund so that this boy can learn to read. Sir Breaks a Lot says, I'm illiterate too. I'm so sorry to hear that. Says, do you think LEGO needs to make a new episode 1 Vulture Droid? Yes. If you guys watched the most recent Your Questions Answer that I did, I talked about how I prefer the tan versions of a lot of those sets over the tan/brown Trade Federation versions of those ships to the Separatist versions. So, yeah. A nice new brown Vulture Droid would be cool. The last one we got was what? With that, did it come with that Naboo Starfighter from 2007? Is that the last, like, episode 1 Vulture Droid we got? I'm pretty sure it is. Holy crap. That was a thing, right? That set came with a brown Vulture. Am I totally, like, not remembering that correctly? I'm pretty sure it did. Someone will let me know. Alright, yeah, I figured. Yeah, guys, where's the love for the Trade Federation ships? I guess we got that AAT in 2014, but that thing was garbage. Says, you really will become Rich Boy J tonight. I just might. I just might. We need an invisible hand set. I would actually love that. UCS invisible hand would be so dope. I remember when I first saw the Malevolent set that they were doing, and I wasn't like really in the Clone Wars, so my initial thought was, holy crap, they're doing an invisible hand. And then I realized, oh, that is definitely not the invisible hand. So yeah, that would be great. Martin050 says, just completed his 2007 MTT. That sounds like a good time. I keep telling myself I'm gonna finish my 2007 MTTs. I have a couple of them, but I just never find the time to do it. Your boy says, what weapons are you using? Right now my plan is just to use the standard Lego ones. Haven't yet made a decision if I want to go customs or not. Will you keep the Corvins intact when you're done with the MOC? Absolutely. Any ship I build for a MOC, I'll keep it intact. I still need to actually finish building that resistance shuttle that I did for Crate. Well, I guess I did finish building that, but like I've poached parts from it, so I need to get it back in display condition so I can do a video on that, as well as the first order shuttle that I also built for Crate. I built a lot of stuff for Crate. It really is crazy to think about like how much stuff I had to design and build for Crate. Like obviously like the MOC was one thing, right? But like I designed and built the ATM-6, designed and built that first order shuttle, and designed and built the resistance shuttle. I don't know how I did all that over the course of what, like 6 months? That's why I'm so glad I finally have the Corvus done. That thing took me forever to finally get designed and built. Do I use brick arms blasters? Yeah, I have some. Or maybe it's, yeah, I have some. I had 2 Stormtrooper blasters. I think I lost one. I don't know how, like where it is. It's somewhere like in this MOC, but I have one right here. You can't really tell, but yeah, he's holding an E11. Coruscant Underworld MOC. That'd be very cool. Ryan, if you're still in the chat, I would love to know, do you like keep your sets that you buy catalog with like brick set? And if so, like what percentage of Star Wars sets do you own? I should bring a girlfriend on the stream. Yeah, I'm sure that's what all of you were wanting to see. A Coruscant Underworld MOC with light features would be insane. Yeah, it really would. How did I screw this up? Oh, come on. All right, see ya, SWBricks75. Take care, man. Thanks for coming on. The one thing that's kind of that I would be concerned about with a Coruscant MOC is just the fact that like it would be difficult to build it in such a way that like everything would flow well together. Because I would want to do like upper levels and lower levels, but then there comes like you got to figure out, okay, how am I going to do all the flying ships? Like there's obviously all these very tall buildings. How can I, you know, design and implement those? There would just be a lot to try to work out with Coruscant since it's such a complex city. Make a custom Lego figure with Cardi B. I don't have enough curved pieces for that. If you know what I mean. Cloud City MOC would be fun too. We have no excuse not to do one at this point, right? Since we have the new Cloud City set. So get on it, guys. Start building Cloud City MOCs. Do it. You weren't feeling that wink? Says, I see my man got $60. Did you just miss it? I got another $43 donation. It like just went away before you came back, boy. What are some of the weirdest things happen while working at the Lego store? I have so many Lego store stories. You could make a flat Cardi B. That would be different. What? That wouldn't be Cardi B. That'd be some other person. That'd be like Nicki Minaj or something. Share your Lego store Lego store stories. It's a late hour of the night. Huh. Let me think. Let me think. No, don't you dare compare that goddess Cardi B to that wretched Nicki Minaj. Don't you dare do that. Says, don't you hate when you need it to take an important part from a set, one very important piece, and you swear in your life you'll go back and repair it? I do that all the time. I'm so bad at that. That's why I could never sell my collection. Because there would be so many missing parts on everything. Zandy says, Cardi B or Bazine Natal? Oh, Bazine Natal. There's no competition. There's Bazine all day. Fortunately, Screaming Seagull, no, I have not experienced that. The thing that happens the most and it's really annoying is when people come in and they swear oh, where is this Lego set? I know it exists. And I have to sit there and and I know, in my mind, it's not an actual Lego set. It's something they probably saw online, but they swear it's a real set. And I have to explain to them that MOCs are not the same thing as real Lego sets. You know what I mean? It's not even it's Leppin. Some people will see just a MOC of something. They'll be like, oh, where's that Lego? Someone came in today and they were like, oh, do you guys have the Lego drone? And I'm just like, that doesn't even sound real. But I'm just like, a Lego drone? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, and it flies? It actually flies? And he's like, yeah. And I'm just like, that's not a real set, sir. What's your favorite line in any Star Wars movie ever made? Definitely, hello, boyos.
Hello, boyos.
Perfect timing. Thank you, William. Says, did you hear about AV Figures Instagram getting 2,000 more followers today? No, what happened? How'd that happen? Shout out to AV Figures. That's awesome. What Star Wars movie is Hello Boyos from? It's from episode 1. When Jar Jar walks into the droid room of the Royal Starship, he looks at all the droids in the room and he says, hello, boyos. Hello, boyos. Someone bought followers for him. Okay. I could see that. That's honestly kind of hilarious. Hey, whatever it takes. I do hate Jar Jar, but that line is hilarious. To be fair, I don't really hate Jar Jar. He's just a dumb character. I hate episode 2 Obi-Wan. That is a character I actively hate. I wouldn't describe the way I feel about Jar Jar as hate. Do I think Lego would make a Corvus Microfighter? Probably not. I can't imagine us getting more Battlefront 2 sets from the story. Unless they wanted to do something with Zay. But still probably not. I don't know, it'd be a long time. We were lucky enough to get the Inferno Squad set. I don't know about much else, to be quite honest. We did get 2 Battlefront sets. I mean, we got 2 of the Battlefront 1 sets. But those were both battle packs. They weren't really... It's not the equivalent of getting like a... Well, I mean, I guess if you're going to say 2 battle packs, then like, why not a battle pack and a micro pack? Okay, fair. I'll give you that. Have I seen that UCS J set leak yet? Yes. UCS Rich Boy J coming to your shelves very soon, guys. Look out for it. What is my favorite clone legion? Do I prefer phase 1 or phase 2? I feel like at this point in time, it'd be... I mean, I really do love the 212, but... How can I say anything but the 501st, right? But as for... Do I prefer phase 1 or phase 2? I definitely prefer phase 2. I mean, phase 1. I like the phase 1 boys. Do I have Fortnite Legos? Yes, I do. I love Fortnite. Fortnite is awesome. I play it all the time. Do my porgs, mate? I'd certainly hope not. Not on the MOC. All right, see ya, Obi-Wan. 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 What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What is happening right now? Thoughts on Jake Paul. Shout out to Jake Poole. That's my favorite YouTuber. Best and worst set this year. Best for me, Porg. Worst Convex. For me, the best set this year was UCS Cloud City. Worst set this year, I don't know. Why is this different? I'm pretty sure I built this correctly. Why is it different? Why is everything difficult? Okay, so this obviously comes up here, right? Nice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did wrong. Oh, I see. I know exactly what I did wrong. Alright. All is good in the hood. Back to the chat. I love how the chat has just become all memes. Thoughts on walkies. All right, see ya, Evil Gamer. What a great name. If you had to make a song, what would it be about? I would make a song about Hoth or the 501st battle pack that we need to get. Make a rap off the top of your head right now. That's a lot of pressure. Jeez. I don't know if I can do that. What's up, Marcos Artur Sobral? Make up a rap right now for Cardi Bricks and Chosen. Wow. Why'd you have to bring Chosen Warrior into this? Do my coworkers know about my channel? Yes, they do. That's why I get so much respect in my store. Because they know that I got street cred. Have I done any army videos? I have a rebel army video, and it's a terrible video. It's not really a terrible video. Like, I like it, but I realized I forgot a lot of my figures to put in it. So you can check it out though. I used all just my custom ships, the ones that I would use in a MOC or something. A lot of people kept telling me like, no, use all your sets, but I was just like, nah, because like I have the custom version for a reason, right? It's because I feel like it's a better interpretation of the vehicle, so I felt it would make the most sense for me to just do it that way. I tell you what, if you guys donate $50 more, I will rap. How about that? But I need 50 bones. Yeah, Ahsoka is not a Twi'lek. Michael knows she's a Togrets. A Togrets. What's your favorite clone battalion? Are you distinguishing between battalion and legion? I'm not great with military terms, so I don't want to say something wrong. Thoughts on the old Avatar sets, or maybe the show in general? Never watched the show, never cared for it. For me as a kid, I didn't like that there was a cartoon that took itself so seriously, so I didn't really care for it. You know how that goes. Favorite Jedi minifig? That's a good question. Huh. I really like Agent Kolar. Agent Kolar is a dope figure. Other than that, I don't know. The new Luminar, like the Jedi figures that we get nowadays, are just all so great. It's hard to pick, like, it's hard to say one in particular stands out. Like, the most recent Luminar is amazing. That Quinlan Voss is amazing as well. But yeah, so if we're just talking like battalion as well, I gotta go with 501st or 212th. Yeah, that Kiadi Mundi is awesome too. Be nice if we can get some Galactic Marines. Have them posing and shooting that boy down. Like, poof, poof, poof. That's what blasters sound like in my mind in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, I love the wolf pack too. Plo's bros. I would love to be one of Plo's bros. Plo seems like he would really look out for you, you know? Plo would be the ultimate bro. Oh my god. I definitely did not expect for that to happen. I mean, oh my god. Lego Soldier, why are you doing this to me, man? I totally said that with the expectation that people would stop asking. And then Lego Clone comes through and says, yeet! You better rap, boy. Okay, well, I don't know if I should attempt freestyling right now. I'm not really feeling it, but I can... What can I do? Jeez. You know what, guys? I'm really tired. I think I'm going to head out. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Is that okay? So, all right. It gets ashy like it's on VARDOS. Yeah, ashy like on VARDOS. That'll be the next hit song, guys. Do you want me? I can just do the 501st rap if you want. I can do that. Here, we can drop the beat. Actually, I don't know if I can play the beat. I don't want to get this demonetized, which really is not a problem right now because the super chats are overwhelming the money that I actually make on this video. But where is it? Maybe I can just here we can see what we can do. Do I even have the beat on this computer? Holy, it should be somewhere. You know, maybe I'll do Cold Like Hoth. Here we go. Hello, boyos. Hold on, my arm is itching. Cause it get cold just like Hoth. Cold just like Hoth. Cold just like Hoth. Cold just like Hoth. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold just like Hoth. Cold just like Hoth. It get cold just like Hoth. Cold just like Hoth. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. My chain is cold just like Hoth. Icy with the frost. I'm blowing up like Alderaan. Shout out to grandma. Here's some advice you should remember. If you swipe a girl Tinder and you meet that girl and kiss her first, make sure she ain't your sister. Going up and down the streets, Boyo's next to me, headed to the Tashi station to do some hood rat things. I called up my homeboy Malik, told him pull up at Jabba's palace, made it rain just like Camino with more grain than trees on scary. I was up at Canto Bike, rolling dice and making bang. Now I'm about to put some rims on my brand new turbo tank, cause this galaxy is crazy. Trade Federation send them shooters, so you better have your boombas or blow up the main computers. Now your boy is on the grind. Man, I'm a wanted man. Conjure Club is looking for me. Finesse them boys out 50 bands. I was at this club on Best Man. This boy tried to sell me death sticks. If I die from taking death sticks, bury me with my necklace. Padme, cold, just like her. Cold, just like her. It get cold, just like her. Cold, just like her. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. You need to stay off Tatooine if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold, just like her. Cold, just like her. It get cold, just like her. Cold, just like her. You need to stay off. My thirst being dry. You can't take the heat. Now when this galaxy is crazy, man, cause we got all types of aliens. Most guys want the Malaya, man. I want me a elephant, and my chain so cold cause it's covered in ice. I give it to a tauntaun cause it fell and died. If I were how long I'll be wrecking my chain this one, because my next first never like Sigifig joints. Dance club on Coruscant, and I'ma hit the floss. If you think that you gon' stop me, your hand gon' get chopped. And I hit a bottle junkyard, and I don't care the cost. Hold up. Call me Nas cause I'm a boss. Cold just like her. Cold just like her. Buy my mixtape. Dang son, where'd you find this? This should be played at a high volume. Shout out to the Rich Gang fam, the Rich Boyos fam. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off before this video gets demonetized. There you go. Everyone, if you appreciated that, send a shout out to Lego Soldier 82 for making it possible. No, it is not on iTunes, nor is it on Spotify. It's on YouTube, though. I was not expecting to do that tonight. That's for sure. Cold just like her. Cold just like her. Cold like her. Trapaholics mixtapes. Another 50 in rap again. As much as I doubt that'll happen, why not? If this is what it takes for my rap career to take off, soliciting money and on my YouTube Lego channel, then so be it. Why do you get hate on Crate? I don't know. Welcome to my house. Some. And I some. And my name is Flo Rider. Welcome to my house. My name is Flo Rider. And I make dance songs. And I make club songs. I love Flo. I'm Flo Rider's biggest fan. I know all the lyrics to his songs. Except for the fact that I don't know any of the lyrics to any of his songs. Next up is the VARDOS rap. Lit just like VARDOS. just like VARDOS. Lit, just like VARDOS. Lit, lit. What do you think about one of his songs used in the Lego Movie 2 trailer? Was there really? I didn't notice. Flow Rider's in that movie? Like his song is? If so, that makes me very happy because he deserves that respect. He is a musical icon. Misa no have a boomba. Ja ja. Use the boomba. Commander Cody's left shoulder says, I feel like there should be a Flow Rider mock on VARDOS. I mean, a Flow Rider figure on VARDOS. I have to see about that. I mean, I am his biggest fan. Dude, Flow Rider is amazing. Zandy, just send it to my Instagram. Ogle, what is your New Year's goal? I can't because it's more. Oh, you're actually like rapping it. I'll send you my email on Insta. How about that? No, Cody is not trying to commit suicide. He is simply patrolling the area. It says 500 subs by 2019. I'm at 490. I'm so happy. All right, guys, let's make it happen. Right now, go subscribe to ReboBricks. Let's get him to 500 before the end of the night, so he can meet his goals. Let's do it, guys. Ogle is a true boyo. He sent me a care package of a bunch of figures I didn't already have, so the least I can do is help him get to 500 subs. So go ahead, drop a sub on that boy's channel. All right. Zandy, 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 can't you see? All right, Zandy, I just hit you up, bro. All right, apparently Ogle is at 496 right now. Okay, guys, 4 more people. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. We got this. Lego. Lego. Jay, make a sicko mode Lego remix. Someone actually already did that. It's called Bricko mode. You should go check it out. I forget who did it, but someone definitely already did it. Alright, I need a status report on Ogle sub count, guys. Someone let me know. Status report. Alert General Hux and stop those fighters. Use the ventral cannons. Holy crap, is my boy Ogle at 500? There we go. Shout out to that boy Ogle. Congratulations. You deserve it, man. Also, check out his mocks, too. He did a really, really, really nice Snokestone mock. So, don't just subscribe to him and don't check out his channel. Make sure you look at his stuff, too. I think that you'll definitely enjoy it. Show that boy some love. Lego Soldier says he just created his channel today. Wow. So how long have you been actually watching my videos? All right, Ogle, you have no excuse now but to start dropping some dope content. You got 500 subscribers who are depending on you. Don't let them down. All right, good night, Martin 050. Yeah, an updated Celestin minifig would be really nice. Preferably just a like unique head mold. Honestly though. I don't like the Celestin having the normal Lego head. I think they need it needs a unique head mold. What is happening? Commander Cody's left shoulder says, I really want a Wat Tambor fig. That would be nice. And you can like turn the dials on his chest too. Builds Fast, I love that username, says, Yo Jay, do merch that has Supreme logo but Lego. Okay, that would actually be kind of funny. Whenever I do merch, I'll definitely have to consider that. And yeah, the Lego YouTube community is easily the best YouTube community. Specifically, the Lego Star Wars YouTube community. You guys are all awesome, and you make my life better, so thanks a lot. Thanks so much, guys. I felt that, like, not only has this been a fun stream, but I've made some pretty good progress, too. Like, the top of this building did not exist before I started, so shout out to a very productive stream and a very fun stream. Thank you, Noah. My mom bought me this shirt. When do I think I'll get a P.O. box? I have no idea. I have no idea. Do you think of your porgs as your family? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's a question for the chat. What are some of you guys' favorite, like, Star Wars sound effects? Or, like, sound bites? I really do love the battle droid Uh-oh. Someone asked, oh, Mason Rodriguez says, do I have the Republic gunship? I actually own every Republic gunship that LEGO has released. Commander Cody's left shoulder says TIE Fighters. Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. Jango Fett's bombs in Slave 1. Oh my god, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I also love the pod race engine sound effect. Anyone else notice that, like, during the Rathtar scene, like, you can kind of hear it? Did I name my porgs? No, I did not. For no other reason than I couldn't, like, tell them apart. They're all exactly the same. So, yeah. I never noticed the ARC 170's engines. I'll have to pay attention to that next time I watch episode 3. Kylo Ren's lightsaber is also a really good sound. I love the sound that X-Wings make when they fire their lasers. It's a very unique sound. Hey, if you had kids that were identical twins, I doubt you'd be able to tell them apart either. Okay. Does Garrett work at the same store as you? Yes, he does. I saw him yesterday. Honestly, High Ground is my favorite. Oh my god. I really do find it interesting that that, like, caught on so well. The High Ground meme. Let's see. Email from Zandy. No, I did not. I have not gotten it. Let me make sure I sent you the correct email. I'm pretty sure I did. Hopefully I didn't mistype it. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I sent it correctly. Says, hey, can you put a 2x4 together really close to the mic? All right, guys, you are now tuning in to the Rich Boy J ASMR channel. Today we'll be clicking together 2x4 bricks. Here, I got you guys. Check this out. You can't even tell. Here, hold on. You can kind of tell. There you go. What does my custom item Versio look like? She is somewhere. I don't know where she is, honestly. She's somewhere on this table, but I can't see her. But, she looks like... Just look up the video I did on her. Eventually, like, whenever the set comes out, I'll use that one. But, you know. You know. You know what sound I do love that LEGO makes? I do this all the time at work. Listen to this. This is beautiful. Well, this will be even better for it. All right, see you, Zandy. Thanks for coming through, man. It's always a pleasure to have you around. Here we go. Listen to this. If you get bigger plates, it sounds even better. So there you go. No, I feel like I've contributed something to the world today. The Naboo ship with 4 engines. You're talking about the Royal Starship from the beginning of episode 2? The Wilhelm scream is pretty great too. That's like classic Star Wars. When it comes to those Royal Starships, I think my favorite one is the Episode 3 one. And then right behind that is the Episode 1 one, and then the Episode 2 ones. I probably like the football-shaped one more than I like that first one from Episode 2. In an ideal world, there would have been just one of them throughout the entire prequel trilogy, but George felt the need to make 4! If you could choose one prequel ship for LEGO to make a UCS model of, it would be the Royal Starship from Episode 1. I kind of feel like they were going in the direction of making that the new Millennium Falcon, and they just kind of ditched it. But I don't know, I really do like that ship. That's on that ship is where Hello Boyos was born, so how could you not, right? The Episode 3 one is pretty cool as well, though. Be cool if they, gave it an interior and you can have the little closet that Obi-Wan hides in. All right, shout out for BBBricks Studios for starting to make videos again. Oh, I've had a little too much to drink, guys. Whoa, whoa. No, I did not watch the holiday special for Christmas. I actually watched The Force Awakens. Cody was just very serious in the Clone Wars. He was a no nonsense kind of clone. Ryder says we need a new Wookiee catamaran. I do find it interesting that we got that as well as the other Wookiee ship, the one that Yoda rides on, in that first wave of Episode 3 sets. And we've never seen it since then. No cap. Commander, is your left shoulder okay? Yes, it is fine. Lego Soldier 82 says we need a new AT-AT. Well, if you're in the market for an AT-AT, I happen to know a guy named Rich Boy J who designed a pretty cool one. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, welcome back, Hunter. Can't wait to see that Hoth update tomorrow. I'm actually gonna have to, and I'm not even kidding at this point, but I'm gonna have to head out pretty soon, guys, because I actually do have to edit this next update. So yeah, I'll head out in 8 minutes. 8 small minutes.
You want to buy some death sticks?
Shout out to Monkey Gamer for hitting me with the subscribe. Appreciate that. Says, bro, the building's looking fantastic, my guy. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, why didn't they like throw in some girl clones too to make the guy clones a little less lonely? Would I ever convert the Corvus to look like the Rebellion version? No, I'd honestly be better off just making a completely different ship, because while they are the same kind of shape, there's just so many differences. Like, it wouldn't be an easy conversion at all. I can't believe you stole that man's Cody. You better go give it back to him right now. Bill's Fast says, Jay, thanks for interacting with the chat so much. Of course, my pleasure. Says, do I message you on Instagram about having a custom minifigure in the Boyo Lounge? My Insta is different than my YouTube. Yeah, send me a message on Insta. I will definitely reply to it, because you have been a true Boyo tonight. What happened if a clone became a father? Well, we saw what happened. You don't remember that arc? What was the arc in Clone Wars where you find that clone who had a kid with, of course, a Twi'lek? Because why not? Why would it not be a Twi'lek? What did the score end up being, Preston? When last I checked was in episode 2, the second quarter, and the score was like 28-0. Why are there porgs there? Because porgs are awesome. Have I seen Vader Shards of the Past? No. Is that the fan film? 45-34. Wow, it was actually close. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, there's actually I have like lights built in behind the propaganda pictures too. So you guys, I think, are really going to enjoy the next update. Elite Figs and Bricks says, I think it's funny Star Wars markets porgs over the ice dogs from Crate. Porgs did nothing. The foxes saved the entire resistance. Yeah, I do find that interesting. Like, I do wonder what those board meetings were like when they were trying to determine which one they would market more. Because, I mean, I feel like the Vulptexes are just as cool as the porgs. But the porgs are more cutesy, I guess. So that's probably why they decided to go with those. But yeah, no, shout out to the Vulptexes. Would I smoke death sticks if I could? Absolutely not. I definitely wouldn't take them in a bar from a guy named Elon Sleaze Bagano. And yeah, I guess we don't know for sure that death sticks are smoked. Jay, thanks for releasing minifig scale AT-AT. It's just what the LEGO Stars community needed. I got you. I'm always trying to do what I think is best for the community. He says, has that LEGO Cody been there the whole time? No. I put him there like an hour ago, maybe. It's been there for a while, but definitely not the whole time. I put him up there when Commander Cody's left shoulder joined the Boyo Lounge. I think we officially have 4 people in the Boyo Lounge now, which is pretty cool. 4 Boyos in the Boyo Lounge. I think it's Collecting Bricks, obviously Lego Soldier, Commander Cody's left shoulder, and there was one more. Whoever's at the top of the leaderboard right now, who was it? BBBricks. His left shoulder is the best shoulder. Dude, that left shoulder is something else. Commander Cody really, if he didn't want to be a clone, he definitely could have taken up a career being a shoulder model. That's for sure. Says Jay, use BB9E's head for items droid. Huh, I have to consider that. I think it may be too big. You know? That antenna is the sexiest thing. It is. That antenna just makes the whole shoulder. Has there been a more beautiful shoulder in Star Wars? But like, really though. Favorite Star Wars creature other than porgs? I like Jawas. Jawas are awesome. Do we consider those creatures, or do you purely mean like non-humanoid types of things? Have ever met M&R Productions in real life? Yes, I've seen Ryan twice in real life. Ryan is a true boyo. I like, speaking of creatures, I like the thing that pops its head up on Jakku when BB-8 rows by, and with the red eyes. It's like, Kochuma. I have no idea how I plan to make ID10. I have no idea. Haven't even thought about it, to be quite honest. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to finish up the stream now, guys. It is, I can't even explain to you how awesome it has been. All of you are great, fantastic. I can't think of adjectives that are good enough to describe you guys, but it has really been such a joy. This is probably the funnest VARDOS stream I've had so far. Just great conversation all around, never got boring, all that good stuff. So what about poor Gullet? Oh god. But yeah, so I gotta actually like record an update video and try to get some sleep because I got up pretty early today. So that is going to finish up the stream. I do hope that you enjoyed what I got done. Actually, like, I'm happy with the progress. Like, look, like this building is almost as tall as the one next to it, which I think is pretty dope. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff done on VARDOS. Actually, here's what I'll do. All of you guys are so awesome. I'll treat you to something. I'm going to go turn off the lights in the room and I'll turn on the MOC lights so you guys can see what this building looks like with the lights that I have, because there's lights in this building already. So, and there's lights behind the propaganda posters too. So if you're still in, hang around real quick. I'm going to go turn off the lights in the room, turn on the lights in the MOC, and then I will turn off the stream. So give me a sec, guys. There we go. So hopefully you guys can tell what the heck's going on. It looks like it's kind of bright, but you get the idea. Yeah, so, jeez. yeah, this is it. This is my MOC, guys. Glad you all like it. It's been such a blast working on this thing. I love the lights. The lights just make this thing. But yeah, I'm from Houston, Lego Soldier. That's where I be. So yeah, this is it, guys. Hope you like it. It's actually not that bright in real life. It looks much brighter than it actually is. It's much easier in real life to be able to tell like what the pictures look like. So have no fear. You guys get a much better look at it whenever I break out my like legit camera and show you guys it. So like I said, that's gonna finish the stream. You guys are all awesome, and I will see you again very, very soon.